Hey everyone, Shabby Gaming here and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. Now I've seen a lot of people on YouTube doing these Youth Academy or Youth Squad Legends series and I really like the idea. However, I'm going to take it one step further. We're not just going to do Youth Squad with our club, we're going to do a Club and Country edition. So what I have done, I don't know if people are going to be annoyed about this or not, but I thought about being an Irish side. So I picked Bray Wanderers, which I thought was fine. However, I was thinking about the future, and as soon as we build up a decent league squad, it's going to be pointless doing the league games because we're going to be so far ahead of our opponents, it's just going to be so one-sided. So what I have done is I've moved Bray Wanderers into League 2 in England. That way we can progress our team and still have a challenge in our nation as well as obviously European-wise as well. So the plan for this career mode is to obviously take Bray Wanderers all the way to the top echelons of world football. We want to win the Champions League, the Premiership, the FA Cup, the League Cup, everything is what we want to win along the way. And of course with Ireland then, we also want to win the World Cup and the Euros as well. That's the plan. To do that, we're going to have to do a lot of squad building and a lot of youth scouting. So what I've done is I did take the financial takeover boost in the first season. I brought us a 5-5 scout, and all of the first season, he was scouting and finding us players. We'll go across now to our youth squad. Well, as you can see, our normal squad at the moment is pretty poor. It's not very good by League 2 standards at all, really. Everyone is in the 50s. The highest person there is Lynch at left back on 59. Apart from that, everyone is pretty dire, really. So we have got a good few players in the Youth Academy. The Academy. Here we go. So, first of all, we're going to be signing up Brendan Dunphy. 46 overall, so not great, but 81 to 87 potential means that he's going to be a great player for us. Next, Ender Cunningham, right winger, 56 now, so good enough to go in the first team. 79 to 89, so definitely a player we're going to see a lot of over the next few years. Next up, Pierce Campbell, look at that, 59 rated, 88 to 94. He is going to be an absolute stunner for us, straight into the first team. We had Niall Murphy, 75 to 94, but he's only 15, so we can't sign him yet, unfortunately, centre-back. Joseph Staunton, left-back, 47 rated, but 82 to 88 overall. Get in the squad. Cian Kelly, 80 to 86. Only 44 now, but again, we'll promote him straight up. Dare Cunningham, going to be one of our main strikers, I think, 54 overall, 78 to 94 potential. Pierce Ennis, 85 to 94 CDM, current ability 61. Is going to go straight into the squad as our best player. Next up, Ender Lynch, 77 to 85, Cam, 54 rated. Again, a very good player for us right now. Casey Callahan, we can't sign him yet because he's only 15 years old, but 61 rated, 81 to 87 will be our first choice goalkeeper as soon as he comes into the squad. Ender O'Neill. Ender seems to be a very common name for these Irish regions, but Ender O'Neill, 80 to 90 with 51 current ability. Perfect. Barry Boyce, 85 to 94 right back, 57 overall, straight in the first team. What a cracking player he's going to be. Patrick Kelly, 75 to 89, 55 now again, straight in the first team. Brendan Gillespie, 56 overall rated, 74 to 88, we'll get him straight in the squad. Mark Kennedy, 74 to 92, again we'll get him straight in the squad. And the last one there is Ian Cunningham, 78 to 94, straight in that squad. So there we go. That is a massive squad built there out of young players. We are due another scout report very, very soon. The whole of this team currently that are not regens are on the transfer list, so we're getting rid of a lot of them. So first of all, let's go for the ones we know. So we want to get Cunningham as a striker straight away. We know he's got good potential. We know he's going to be there. Right behind him, we want the centre forward, Kelly, 55 rated. It's a massive upgrade of 4 stat points down the back. On the left wing, we want one of our highest potential players, of course, Campbell. He's going to be absolutely amazing. Was it 88 to 94 he was? Something crazy like that? He's going straight in there, 59 rated, so a great player straight in the team. On the right-hand side, we're going to go for Cunningham again. So 2 Cunninghams. That's going to become very complicated and difficult, I think, isn't it? Who next then? So we'll go for oh my god, we've got 3 Cunninghams. This is just going to get a bit annoying now, isn't it? Cunningham at left mid as well. Who we want to go? Right back. There was a really good right back, wasn't there? Was it Kennedy? There was 2 right backs. That was Boyce, wasn't it? It was Boyce at right back. Straight you go in, my friend. Midfield-wise, so you're real. So we want to make sure we get all of our regen players in there first. Ellis, you're real. Kelly, you're real. Okay. So we'll make sure that our regen guys are the ones getting the priorities here. Again, we're going to just move them all onto the bench so I don't make sure I don't get anything messed up here, because I want to make sure that our players are the ones that play all the games from now on. We know they've all got really good potentials as well. Some of them better than others, don't get me wrong. Right, so all the players in the reserves are currently not as. And there's still a couple of players in the pitch. Well, there's 5, isn't there? We've still got the 2 midfielders and the 2 centre-backs and the goalkeeper. We can't choose the goalkeeper at the moment. Midfielder, we've got to go for Ennis. 61 rated, straight in the team. And then probably Lynch is going to have to go in there as well, I think. Lynch is a cam, though, so maybe O'Neill might be the best bet. Let's go for O'Neill. And then we have no centre-back, so I might... You know what, I'm going to play Kennedy at right-back and Staunton at left-back. That means that our entire first team, bar our goalkeeper, are our own real players. We've got 3 on the bench as well, so we need to just keep building up this squad, of course. Hopefully try and find less players called Cunningham, because that's going to really annoy me having 3 Cunninghams. Should we just pretend they're related? Cunningham. They don't look very similar, do they? But either way, that's a pretty decent team. Massive, massive potential. So let's get straight into our first game of the season. Like I said, this is season number 2 now. We just about didn't get relegated in year 1. I did sim most of them. I had to play a few games just to make sure. So this is just all of our players signing up, which is fantastic. Like I said, we're due a scout report again in a few days' time, which is great. And that was a youth squad month report, okay. So that's due, and I think it's the 5th of the month, so we'll definitely get another one of them in straight away. But first of all, then, we have our first league game of the season. It is going to be... Okay. That ruins it a little bit, doesn't it? It is going to be against... Who are you? Who are you? You are... Transfer offer for O'Connor. Paul O'Connor. Yep, you can have him. So like I said, I'm trying to get rid of all these players, all the ones that were at the club originally. I couldn't sell any at the time because they were all... we didn't have enough players in our squad. Press conferences didn't bother about them. Our first game of the season then is against Bury at home. Let's get to the Carlisle grounds and see if we can get a victory in our first game of the season with this brand new squad. It needs a bit of work, don't get me wrong. Actually, we can't do training. We'll do some training after the game as well. Right, let's get into the game. Ennis finds Cunningham. Oh, almost our first goal. Oh, nearly. So close. That was a right wing Cunningham, that was. Blitzed it over the top. Right, come on. This is Ennis. Here's Campbell. It's an in-swinger. Gotta be. Oh, he's penning it over. Come on. There's players that would like to have kept in the academy for longer just to double check. But go on, Kelly. Kelly takes the shot. He blasts it over. Beckford's there. There we go. Cunningham. Campbell. Go on, Campbell, play it over. He does go for it. Oh, Cunningham got there. Now Kelly's in. Can Kelly get that goal? 1-0. Kelly scores in the 91st minute. Oh, yes. Get in, my lad. The centre forward. Good old Patrick Kelly. 75 to 93 potential, this guy. And he gets the goal on his debut in the 91st minute to win us the game at home against Bury. This could be the start of something special, people. Remember the name, Patrick Kelly. Just think, in 10 in-game years, this guy could be scoring the winner in the World Cup final for Ireland, or he could be completely forgotten and playing for Bury. Yeah, just a point that I've mentioned it by now, but it would have been cut out by now. Bury have got John O'Shea in centre midfield. I mean, how the hell did Bury get John O'Shea? Anyway, you probably didn't see many highlights in that match because that was really, really boring. Apart from that last-minute winner, I had a couple of opportunities here and there, but nothing special. But we get the last-minute winner thanks to Mr. Patrick Kelly, who, of course, is going to get man of the match because that's why it works. Not too bad. Cunningham. Oh, that just narrows it down, doesn't it? Right winger Cunningham didn't have the best of games. So there's Ender up front, Ian at left back, and Dane up front. Oh, this is going to get annoying, isn't it? I mean, Dane we need to keep his 80 to 94 potential. Ian at left back is 78 to 94 potential. And the other one, Ender, is 78 to 92, so they're all bloody good players. talking of potential, let's get on the training. I think what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to go into the catalogue and I'm going to purchase a double training. We're going to... where are we? Korea, there we go. I'm going to take a double training boost for 5 because I think we need to get these players as strong as possible, as quickly as possible. Right, so who... Well, we know for a start that Campbell is going to be fantastic. So let's get Campbell boosted up. Do we go for... Let's just go for a medium on him, I think. Who else do we want to boost up? Well, we want to probably get our main striker, who's going to be Cunningham, boosted up. So let's get him on some finishing. Yes, we'll go for a bit of that. Who else do we want to go for? Probably in the midfield. Midfield's not bad. We know we've got Ennis, who's 61, our best player. Maybe alongside him, O'Neill needs a bit of a boost. We do have Gillespie, who is a cam, who could probably play there as well, actually. We've got Lynch as well, who could play there. I think we'll probably concentrate on one. Let's go for Lynch. Let's concentrate on getting Lynch up. We'll go for a hard one on Lynch. Why not? What else are we going to go for here then? So we've got Campbell as well. We've got the other Cunningham on the other wing. That could be useful. Centre backs. We've got none of our centre backs yet. We could start building up Murphy, but I want to try and get the advantage straight away. Boyce, we know, has got fantastic potential, so we'll definitely boost him up as well. Let's go for a hard on him as well. See if we can get lucky on the rewards. And Staunton on the left. He's our best choice left back, isn't he? I think Staunton. 82 to 92. Yeah, we'll go for Staunton then. We'll give you a hard one as well. Why not? So let's simulate those drills and see how we do well. Right, we did do well. Staunton's gone up to a 48 straight away, which is pretty good. He only got a D, but some of his stats really went up. Staunton's defensive stats are not great at all, so he needs a lot of work in there, doesn't he? So that's something we need to keep an eye on. With 7 more days, we should get a scout report any day now as well. There we go. No, this is a transfer offer for Malinga. Done. And Kenner. Done. I'm not even checking these anymore. You can just bloody have them all. The scout report is due tomorrow then? It's got to be due any day now, surely. Got to be due any day now. Right, monthly scout update. Now, I have gone for strength players because we need some centre-backs. So, I've gone for physically strong for a few months. Right, we'll keep you in there for now. You're not great. You're not good. We're not taking another bloody Cunningham. No on you. No on you. 65 to 91's potentially okay. There's no one amazed on this list, is there? Really struggling with these defenders. We might have to take some sooner or later just to get rid of the risk of not having any centre-backs. But we can continue on for now. Transfer of McGovern. We'll let you go as well. So we're finally getting rid of a lot of these Deadwood players. We can't get rid of too many because we need to make sure we keep enough. Once we hit the end of this month, though, we should be able to bring... Well, hopefully there'll be some more players we can bring in from the Youth Academy just to bolster our squad up. Another transfer update. This time O'Connor on his way out to Yeovil. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Is anyone in our Youth Academy old enough to get brought up now? That's the question. I don't think they're going to be, are they? It's going to be pretty tight now. We have a centre-back there and a goalkeeper straight away, which would be fantastic. Goalkeeper's going to be one of the best players in the squad, so definitely bring him up as soon as we can. But today we have, well, tomorrow we're going to have a game against Newport County in the league, our second league game of the season. There goes Kenner sold. We have a game against Newport County. We'll stick with the same team. Why not? And let's have a quick look at that team. There we go. So still Sigma Campbell at left mid. Of course, we've got Kelly, who scored the goal at Cam. Cunningham on the right-hand side. Cunningham up front as well. Ennis and O'Neill in centre mid spots. Cunningham at left back. Staunton, Kennedy, and Boyce. Let's go. Good tackle O'Neill. There we go. It's Cunningham. Plays it through. Ender Cunningham. He's onside. Is he onside? He scored. Nah, the flag's gone up. Come on, that was a late flag. I've ever seen one. It was a bit of Cunningham on Cunningham action as well. Oh, that's a shame. Was he much offside? Oh, it's bloody... Oh, it's really, really tight. Really tight. Unfortunately, not a goal, though. Not a foul. It is not a foul. Kelly, go on. Go for it, mate. Oh, Kelly puts it wide. To Kelly. Kelly, go on. Play it. Spread it. Spread it. He does spread it. Ender Cunningham is behind the defensive line. Ender Cunningham for his first goal for the club. He's taken it too far. He has. That heavy touch. No, that's not a penalty. Referee. Oh, no. I don't even remember how to take penalties on this game. It's been so long. Or save penalty, should I say. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Can we just stay where we are? No, we're going to go bottom left. Oh, well, luckily I forgot how to dive because we saved it. Nice. Campbell. Oh, he's found Cunningham. Cunningham. Oh, he's missed. Ender Cunningham's missed. And there's Boise out wide. Come on, Boise. Boise plays into the middle. Oh, the bicycle kick. What a save, keeper. There, Cunningham. Out wide to Ender Cunningham. Oh, cuts in. Cuts back. Across the middle. It's in the back of the bloody net. Oh, what a bit of play. And it's finished off by, I've got no idea. Is that one of the subs we just brought on, or was that Dare Cunningham? Who's just scored the goal? I'm still none the wiser, but that was a great, look at that, by Cunningham. Cuts it past two, into the middle, and absolutely unmarked in the middle, of course, it's Kelly again. Kelly scored the one goal for the 1-0 win in the last game, and he's popped up again to make it 1-0 in this game away at Newport County with only 15 minutes remaining. 3 Kellys, 3 Cunninghams, but either way, another sneaky 1-0 victory, this time against Newport County. 2 wins out of 2 to start the season. They have not been easy games, they have not been pretty games, but they have been games that we have won. And that is the main thing. We've won them. That's all that bloody matters. Right. Kelly again, 2 goals in 2 games, both our goals. I think he's going to be a cracking player for us. The Cunningham problem is one that's going to annoy me, and the fact we've got 2 Kellys. We've got 3 Kellys if you include the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's going to be a dud we're going to get rid of anyway, so we won't worry too much about that. Oh, maximum points after 2 games, and next up we have Tranmere away in the Checker Trade Trophy. But before that, we have some training to do. Let's just reload the previous session, simulate that, because of course we have got... well, Boise is going to go up 1. Boise and Staunton up again, another 1. Staunton's going to go up quickly because he's not even a 50 yet, so we're really going to get him up very, very quickly. Boyce up to a 58, which is fantastic. We want to keep building Boyce up as much as we possibly can because he, again, has got a fantastic potential. We'll have a quick look at the squad hub before we go, just to see what it says, because we'll finish the episode off in a second. It should say next to the players, I remember correctly, it should say what they're about. So Boyce. Does it say? No, it just says club. Oh, that's a shame. I want to see if it actually said... what was it? Is it going to stats maybe? Will it tell me there? What attributes? Normally used to say like is a exciting prospect or that sort of stuff, but we actually look at the overall change in stats. Is there anything impressive? Staunton's gone up by 2, which is not a surprise because he's got a low overall. He's going to go up very, very quickly. Boyce has gone up by 1. And these players we don't really care about. I can't get rid of Mitra because he's just signed. I'm not quite sure where he's come from. The game must have generated him in because we only have 1 goalkeeper. It must have been. Either way. Right, so next episode then we'll come back. We'll play that game against Tranmere in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we'll get to the end of the month and get some more youth players in as well. The thing that I've only just realised, which has quite annoyed me actually, is that you can actually only... You can only have 1 scout in a certain area. So I want to have 3 scouts permanently scouting Ireland, but I can't do that. So it's taken me an entire season to get the 14 players together we've got. Hopefully, as time goes forward, we'll be able to get more than that. Are these... Yes, Casey Cullingham is now old enough. We will get Casey Cullingham into the club for the next game, and that means we've now got a 61 rated goalkeeper as well. Absolutely spot on. So he's 81 to 87. Goalkeeper. Let's get him signed up right now. Promote to the senior team. We'll get him in the team as well straight away, so remember for next time so I don't forget, because I'm that sort of person. His name's Cunningham? Callahan, okay. Okay, his name's Callahan. There we go, that's a massive upgrade in our goalkeeper situation as well. I'm going to switch Staunton and Cunningham around because our left back Cunningham is 78 to 94, whereas Staunton is 82 to 92, so we know he's guaranteed to be pretty damn good. There's a few that are not amazing, like Ender Lynch. In the centre mid spot is 78 to 88, or 74 to 88, sorry, so we're not 100% sure how good he's going to be. And Patrick Kelly is 75 to 93, but so far he's been fantastic for us. And that's a big window. He could still get to the high 80s and it wouldn't be completely out of the question. I think next time that we might let's give Gillespie a bit of game time, I think, rather than O'Neill. And I think that's all we can do this episode. Oh, we've got Dunphy as well. I forgot about Dunphy. Let's get him on the bench in place of Douglas. There you go. So we've got 4 regens on the bench now, which is good. We want to get some centre-backs in next episode though if we can. We have one in the Youth Academy, but he's too young to sign up at this point in time. But we have a few more being scouted at the moment, so hopefully we come back for another scout report. We'll have some good stuff for you. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this first episode of the Youth Squad Legends Club and Country of Bray Wanderers, then please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. It does really help me out with the first episode of the series. If you do that, it just really boosts the whole thing. So I hope to see you again in a couple of days' time. Also, if you're interested, we are doing a Road to Glory series using MK Dons as well. But that is utilising real players, not the Youth Squad players. So it's a real good, diverse mix on the channel. I've been Chevy Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for the next video in our Youth Squad Legends Club and Country. Bye.